It's our final road stand of 2023. It's here in Denver, where we're facing the Rockies for 4, then the Giants for 3, and then the postseason. Here we come. Chris Taylor hyping up the squad. He knows that these dog days of summer now, where the last week of baseball could feel like forever, especially when you're in the postseason and you've clinched. Today, we're going to face Kyle Freeland for like the third time this year. We have dominated Freeland every time. This is his 31st start, 18-2. A 2.36 ERA, 194 and 2/3 innings. 30 walks, 219 strikeouts on the year for Kyle Freeland. He's had a pretty good year for the Rockies. And Chris Taylor will lead it off, hitting 320, 25 bombs, 86 ribbies. Looks like a cold evening here in Colorado. Sun is setting. Dodgers with some long sleeves, and it's probably a little chilly as Chris Taylor will take a strike 0-1 as tonight David Peralta is in right field for Mookie Betts, or no, I think it's Jay Hay. One of them are in right field for Mookie Betts as Betts is getting a deserving day off and really needed it coming in here. The 0-2 to CT3, 1-2. So, last series here against the Rockies, 1-2. And that's a strikeout to start the game, one away here in the top of the first. But last series against the Rockies this year until the postseason, probably or possibly. This is, that's a base hit in the left from Outman before I was able to process my thought. But, looks like we have a chance at seeing them in the postseason, as that would bring up Freddie hitting 304. And honestly, I'd kind of like to see the Rockies instead of the Diamondbacks. I feel like, we have faced the Rockies multiple times this year, and we have taken care of business against Kyle Freeland and a lot of their really good pitchers. And I feel like we could do it versus anybody. But something about the Rockies says you can beat them, you can make them look silly, and you could advance to the NLCS pretty quickly. But maybe I'm wrong. The 2-0, 2-1. Maybe the Rockies could be the underdogs that come into Dodger Stadium and win the series in the NLDS. But we'll see what happens, who they're going to be facing in their wild card matchup. Could be anybody. Could be the Cubs, Cardinals. Well, if it's the Cardinals, they'd win their division. But obviously they're in a wild card too. 2-2. All I know is the Rockies will be on the road. As that's hammered into right center. That ball is gone. Freddie Freeman with a 2-run home run. Have a really good AB right there from Freddie Freeman. 30th home run of the year. And just really worked the count against Kyle Freeland and was able to hit a home run, which that's exactly what Freddie Freeman has been needing to do, as that will bring on Max Muncy hitting 321. And the first pitch from Freeland will be a ball, 1-0. So a strikeout to start the game, Outman with the base hit, and then Freddie Freeman with a 2-run blast to give the Dodgers a 2-run lead, and that's hitting the left center, but that'll be playable. 2 away here in the top of the first. Rockies coming into this series, I think, getting swept by the Cubs. So if they end up getting swept here in this 4-game series, that is very tough for them. And that just means the last series they have, against the Twins, I think they're against. They honestly got to sweep the Twins and go into the postseason with 3 wins under their belt and a sweep. I feel like that would really help them out in this last week if we end up sweeping them. But we have no idea if that's going to happen. 4 games is a lot against the division team, and the Rockies have beat us this year in the top of the first, but the Dodgers do score 2 thanks to Freddie Freeman. Alright, Walker Buehler, this is his 27th start, 23-0, a 1.48 ERA, 176 innings pitched, 102 hits, giving up 7 walks. and 234 strikeouts on the year for Buehler. And Zach Veen will lead it off, hitting 314, 14 bombs, 45 ribbies. And this is Charlie Blackmon's replacement when they ended up trading him away, and he's been really good for the Rockies as he's taken a strike from Walker Buehler, the 0-1 slider. Must be a chilly night. Everybody's wearing long sleeves here in Colorado. 0-2 circle change. 1 and 2. I mean, as a native of Colorado, and these type of nights and them being night games, it does get a little chilly. 1-2. The cutter. 2 and 2. 2-2. Fastball from Buehler to Veen will be a strikeout one away here in the bottom of the first. Buehler will start his game just like Freeland with a punch out. Now they'll bring up Alex Verdugo hitting 276. First pitch, knuckle curve. Swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1. So, if the night goes good for Walker Buehler, he could end this game leading the National League with the best ERA. 1 and 2. In the National League. The 1-2 cutter. 2 and 2. 2-2 circle change. Will be fouled. 2-2 fastball from Buehler. Hitting to left, and it's going to be fouled. A lot of fans here on this Monday evening. The 2-2 knuckle curve, fouled. I like the 2-2 heater. 3 and 2. Verdugo having a good AB. 3-2. The cutter will be a ball. Great take from Alex Verdugo. And now that'll bring up CJ Cron, hitting 220. No, hitting 230. 50 bombs. 122 RBIs. First pitch slider. Fouls it off, 0-1. 0-1 cutter. 0-2. 2 fastball to Cron inside. Will strike him out, 2 away. Buehler said, "Here's my best stuff, hit it." And CJ Cron just could not do it, and now that'll bring up Danny Jansen hitting 229. First pitch, circle change, swung on and missed, 0-1. The 0-1 slider. Into left, Taylor will get there to end the first. And Walker Buehler will be unscathed after walking Alex Verdugo. Will Smith will lead off the top of the second, hitting 329. First pitch from Freeland. Strike 1. Good knuckle curve. The 0-1. Well, and that's going to hit him. And now they'll bring up J-Hay, hitting 289 and playing in right field. Dominates on the road. I don't really know his lefty and righty splits. But I know he dominates on the road. Doesn't play good at home, but on the road he's different. First pitch, swung on and missed, 0-1. 15 bombs, 39 ribbies. The 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. The 1-2. And 2-2. Great take from J-Hay. The 2-2. From Freeland. 3-2. And Miguel Vargas is on deck. The payoff. Will Smith will stay. The pitch. Ball 4. A walk after the hit's batter. And now that'll bring up the hot hitting Miguel Vargas hitting 300. The first pitch. Way outside. Ball 1. Vargas, 25 bombs, 77 ribbies. I think it might be a little hard to get the ball. Well, actually, never mind. I was going to say, I think it might be hard for home runs tonight, but Freddie hit one earlier. So with it being a little colder, that'll be a fly out to center. Will Smith will tag. And runners will be at the corners. Well, I'll bring up Willie Adames hitting 247, 29 bombs, 86 ribbies. First pitch from Freeland, ball 1. Willie just trying to figure it out in this last week. The 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1. 2-1. From Freeland. Fouled off. 2-2. 2-2. Got him. To the way here in the top of the second. The struggles continue for Willie Adames, and now that'll bring up Taylor. First pitch, there goes Hayward. Ball 1, and Hayward will be safe. 4th stolen base of the year. The 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. Darn it. Terrible swing. The 1-2 from Freeland. 2-2. 2-2 from Freeland. Fouled off. Two fouled. 2-2 from Freeland. 39th pitch. Will be hit. And that will end the top of the second as I think Brendan Rodgers makes the play. No, Alan Trejo. Alright, Mike Moustakas will lead off the bottom of the second, greeting Will Smith, hitting 291, 32 bombs, and 83 ribbies. First pitch heater. Strike 1. 0-1 cutter. Into right, Hayward will make a play on this one away here in the bottom of the second. And now that'll bring up Javier Baez, hitting 237, 15 bombs, 50 ribbies. Just saw Paul DeYoung not too long ago, former Rocky, that they traded away for Javier Baez. And Cole Tucker last week in LA. 1-1. The fastball from Buehler. 1-2. The 1-2. Slider. Vargas. 2 away. Oh, 2 away. Now that'll bring him McMahon, hitting 269, 43 bombs. 89 ribbies. The home runs for McMahon really slowed down in the second half, but in the first half he was competing with Max Muncy And C.J. Cron, the 0-1. I mean, 43 home runs is still very impressive. The 0-2 fastball to McMahon. Will strike him out looking to end the second. What a pitch from Walker Buehler. 2 good innings for Walker. Alright, James Allman will lead off the top of the third. 1-for-1. Hit up the middle for a base hit. He's 2-for-2. Allman loves playing at Coors, I bet. First ever career hit here was a home run in the majors. First pitch to Freddie, 1-for-1. Fouled off. The 0-1. Hit, and that's going to be fielded. Well, knocked down, throw to first wheel. Not be on time, and that's going to be an infield hit for Freddie Freeman. He's 2-for-2, a single and a home run. Good hustle right there from Freddie, not giving up on the play. And now that'll bring up Max Muncy 0-for-1. First pitch, ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. The 1-1 to Muncy. 1-2. The 1-2 from Freeland will be fouled. Oh, the 1-2 from Freeland to Muncy. 2-2. Two. Hit popped up. Both runners will retreat to their bases. Outman will tag, and so will Freeman. Both runners will be safe. And now that'll bring up Arenado. 0-for-1. First pitch swinging and missing. 0-1. One and 1. The 1-1. 2-1. The 2-1 from Freeland to Arenado. Hit up the middle, and thank God that missed Freeland's head. That'll be a 2 RBI single to make it a 4-0 ball game, Dodgers. But that ball was so close to Kyle Freeland's dome, and I'm so glad it missed. As that will now bring up Smith. He got hit by a pitch in his first at bat. First pitch hit, double play ball. Freeland to second, Trejo to first for the double play, but the Dodgers add 2 to their lead thanks to the former Rocky and Arenado. Chris Bryant will lead off the bottom of the third. Has a 12-game hitting streak, 279 average, 38 home runs. I didn't see the RBIs, but hitting 8th and having a really good year for the Rockies, taking a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 cutter. It popped up. That is going to drop. That'll be a double for Chris Bryant. So leadoff double here in the bottom of the third. 32nd double of the year. And now that'll bring up Trejo hitting 273. First pitch heater. Strike 1. 0-1. Knuckle curve. Fouled. 0-2. 0-2. Slider. 1 away here in the bottom of the third. What a pitch from Walker Buehler.
The batter, the right fielder.
And now that will bring up Veen. 0 for 1. First pitch cutter, strike 1. Last 4 games hitting 444 for Veen. The 0-1 cutter. 0-2, good pitch. 0-2. Knuckle curve, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Circle change, got him. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. Back-to-back punch-outs for Buehler. And now that'll bring up Verdugo. Walked in the first. First pitch slider. Strike 1. Not the greatest slider, but it worked. The 0-1 fastball. 0-2. 0-2. Circle change, 1-2. 1-2. Fastball. Hit. Vargas will end the third. Oh, Jay Hay will lead off the top of the fourth. Walked in his last plate appearance. First pitch to Jay Hay. Ball 1. The 1-0, 2-0. The 2-0 from Freeland. 3-0, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Strong hands right there from Jay Hay. Miguel Vargas on deck. Monday night here in Denver. Dodgers lead 4-0. The 3-0 hit is hammered into left. That ball is going to drop for a double for Jay Hay. So leadoff double, 14th of the year. Hey, we're trying to see Jay Hay, not you, buddy. What a swing, and now that'll bring up Miguel Vargas 0 for 1. First pitch. Inside, ball 1. The 1-0 from Freeland. 2-0. Buehler will have one more start after this one. Sunday in San Francisco. So 2-0, 2-1. Good pitch from Freeland. Tyler Rogers warming. The 2-1. Hit will be knocked down from Crone. Throw to first on time. 1 away. Hayward will tag up to third. And now that'll bring up Willie Adames. 0 for 1 with that strikeout. First pitch. Lays down the bunt, the sacrifice bunt. 5-0 ball game. 2 away. A 5-0. Now that'll bring Chris Taylor. Just trying to get Willie Adames some confidence. I know it wasn't a hit, but getting a run in for your team might be able to get him going. I don't know. Trying everything in my power to get him going. 1-0. 1-1. The 1-1 from Freeland. Every time we've seen Kyle, he has really struggled against this Dodgers team. The vintage Dodgers. His kryptonite this 2023 season. Everybody else, he's done really, really well. Pretty sure he'll have one more start. Maybe. 2-2. Got him. To end the top of the fourth. 0 for 3 night for Taylor. Well, they'll bring up CJ Cron 0 for 1. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 1 slider. 0-2. 0-2. Circle change. Hit. Freeman will make the play. 1 away. On the way, and now they'll bring up Danny Jansen, 0 for 1. First pitch, swung on and missed, 0-1. 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1 fastball. 1-2. 1-2. Slider, got him, 2 away. 2 away here in the bottom of the 4th, and now they'll bring on Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1, 50th pitch. For Buehler, flied out in his first plate appearance to right to Hayward. The 0-1 cutter. D-backs losing 8-0 to the White Sox. That's not what you want to see if you're a D-backs fan with a week left in the season. And they're in the postseason, but I feel like when you're going into the postseason, you want to go in with just knowing that you're making it, but you want to go into the postseason with some victories under your belt to feel really good about going into it. And so far, the Dodgers on this winning streak are feeling very well. The Rockies are kind of on a losing streak, and you know they're facing us in this series, so I mean, who knows how well it will go for him. But I mean, for the Rockies in this series, they're going to bring out Taylor Rogers, excuse me, 3.38 ERA with the Rockies. But if we end up sweeping the Rockies here, they need to win 2 out of 1 against the Twins when the Twins come into town, 1 away here in the top of the 5th. Because if not, say if the Rockies get swept the whole week, going into the postseason with a bad taste in your mouth, I mean, you have to forget about the regular season. Even if you're a successful team, if you're us, or you know, a team that won their division with ease like the Angels, you gotta forget the regular season. Because the postseason is a different breed of ball, and those teams are all good. They're all in the postseason for a reason, right? 1-0. So, with that being said, no matter what happens at the end of the season, for any of these teams, they gotta forget about the whole regular season and focus on the postseason and what's in front of them. Alright, Javier Baez will lead off the bottom of the 5th. He's 0 for 1. Walker Buehler 53 pitches through 4. That's popped up foul. Wasn't really looking for innings pitched tonight from Walker. Just a really good, successful game. So might give him this inning and the 6th, and that'll be the night for Buehler. He'll have one more start, like I said, in San Francisco later this week. Sunday night, or Sunday afternoon. In San Francisco, 1 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Now they'll bring up Brian McMahon. He's 0 for 2. Rockies fans pretty quiet. Not even the postseason yet. And the one thing what I will say is the Rockies probably want to avoid us at all cost, as Vargas will make the play 2 away. So I don't know how the standings will go or the rankings will go for the postseason, but who knows? The Rockies could probably face us in the NLDS. Or maybe they could go on to face whoever. I think the Braves are the 2nd best team in the National League, so they could go on to face them. They're 2 fastballs, which I think would be huge for them. I mean, you don't really want to face the 1st seed, right? Alright, that fly out to right would end the bottom half of the 6th. Nolan will lead it off. 1 for 2. Taking the ball 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
1-1. Definitely hard to read Rogers' pitches. The 1-1. Hammered to left. Nolan didn't have a problem. It's a 6-0 ball game, and Arenado returns to Colorado and hits a solo shot to give the Dodgers a 6-run lead and gets his third RBIs of the night, 20 of the bomb. Absolute moonshot. From Nolan Arenado. And now that'll bring up Will Smith, 0 for 2. First pitch, fouled back, 0-1. 0 for 1 actually, got hit by a pitch earlier. 0-1 from Rogers. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch will be outside. So I know, like I said, tomorrow the Dodgers have a doubleheader in Colorado in real life. In MLB The Show, we have games Monday through Sunday, so it's probably how our schedule's gonna go. So that's why there's an upload tonight, or today. That'll bring up Hayward, 1 for 1 with that double. Fouls it off 0-1. The 0-1. 1-1. One and two. 1-2 from Rogers to Hayward outside, 2-2. The 2-2 from Rogers to J-Hay. We'll get him 2 away here in the top of the 6th. And now that'll bring up Miguel Vargas, 0 for 2. First pitch. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Vargas went 0 for 2 against Kyle Freeland. 0-1. 0-2. Man, Rogers is so hard to hit. And I know Nolan took him deep, but honestly, that was luck. If I'm being honest. That's foul, because I have a very hard time reading Rogers. And the trade from the Rockies to the Giants for him was absolutely huge for the Rockies, as that's a punch out to end the top of the 6th. Like I said, I hate submarine pitchers, and they're very hard to read, and they're seeing it as we speak. But Arenado will take him deep to make me feel better about striking out with Miguel. Yeah, Alan Trejo will lead off the bottom of the 6th. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, knuckle curveball 1. 1-0 from Buehler. 1-1. The 1-1 fastball from Buehler to Trejo. 1-2. Good pitch. The 1-2 cutter will be high, 2-2. 2-2. Knuckle curve. Got him. 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Good pitch right there from Buehler. And now that'll bring up Zach Veen. 3rd time around. The order for Buehler. First pitch to Veen will be a strike, 0-1. Fastball tonight has looked pretty good for Buehler. The 0-1 fastball here will be looked at 1-1. A 1-1 heater. 2-1. Angels losing in Anaheim, 2-1. Well, 4-0, but the 2-1 pitch will be fouled. Taylor will not get there. 2-2 knuckle curve will be fouled. The 2-2 fastball will be fouled off at 97. 2-2 knuckle curve will be a strikeout, 2 away. Back-to-back punch-outs on that knuckle curve for Buehler, and now that'll bring up Verdugo, 0 for 1. Walked earlier. First pitch to the former Dodger and Red Sox, now with the Rockies after getting traded. 0-1 fastball, 1-1. Pretty sure he's happy to be on the Rockies, knowing that he's getting into the postseason. The 1-1 cutter, fouled off, 1-2. This probably was not going to happen with the Red Sox this season. The 1-2 hit into right but fouled. The 1-2 heater away will be fouled. We're gonna try and go backdoor slider here. 0-2. The slider will be hit back to Beeler. We'll throw it to the bag to Freeman to end the sixth and end his night. 6 scoreless innings, no runs given up, and 1 hit for Walker Buehler, trying to solidify himself as the Cy Young of 2023 on his second to last start. He'll have one more in San Francisco. I was trying to get the words out of my mouth. The Rays swarming in the Dodgers bullpen. Rogers still out there for the Rockies. 0-2 is Adames. First pitch fouled. That might be playable, which will be. What a catch from Zach Veen, the rookie. 1 away here in the top of the 7th. What a play from Zach Veen. That was absolutely beautiful. And now that will bring up CT3. He's 0-3. First pitch. 1-0. The 1-0. Hitting to right. That ball, Veen ain't getting to this one. That one's gonna be off the wall. A 1-out double for CT3 here in the top of the 7th. Now that'll bring up James Outman. 26th double of the year for Chris Taylor. Outman 2 for 3. First pitch, outside, ball 1. 84-mile-per-hour heater. So one thing about Rogers, definitely does not have the fastest pitches. The 1-0, 1-1. One from Rogers. 2-1. 2-1. 3-1. Good take, and Freeman's on deck. 3-1 from Rogers to James Outman. Well, 3-2. Great backdoor sliders. That was absolutely beautiful. The payoff to James Outman will be fouled off. The 3-2, fouled off again. Three, 2. Fouled off again. Staying alive. The payoff. Ball 4.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
So 1-0. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 from Rogers. 2 for 3 is Freeman with the single and a home run, and that's gonna be hitting the left. Runner Taylor into score, Outman into third, and Freeman will stay at first. 7-0 with 1 away here in the top of the 7th. And now that'll bring up Muncy, and they're going to bring in Corey Knebel. Does a 5.04 ERA. First pitch from Knebel, hammered to right. First pitch, and that baby's gone. It's 10-0 Dodgers. And Max Muncy hits his 59th home run of the regular season. 73 is the record, and obviously I don't think he's getting to that. But 59 is pretty darn good. And now they'll bring up Arenado. 2 for 3. First pitch from Knebel, outside ball 1. Dodgers offense dominating here in Denver. And that's typically what I feel like we've been doing a lot every time we've come to Denver. That's popped up. Veen will make the play 2 away. Just every time we come to Colorado, something about playing at Coors Field, I feel like that is when we shine. Dodgers love Coors Field. That's hammered but fouled, 0-1. Oh, 1-2. The 2 from Knebel. Wow, good pitch. They're going to say Smith went around. I don't think he did. But we do score 4 runs in that inning and 3 from this 3-run blast. Alright, Alex Reyes will come out of the bullpen. This is his 33rd game, 4.53 ERA. And we're going to bring in Austin Barnes to catch the rest of his game. We're going to bring in David Peralta to play the rest of his game in left. We're going to bring Miguel Vargas out and bring in D. Gordon. That's going to be it for our subs. First pitch from Reyes. Strike 1. The 0-1 fastball. 0-2. The 0-2 slider. 1 away here in the bottom of the 7th. A lot of Rocky fans are hitting the parking lot, I bet. Doesn't look like they're leaving, to be honest. First pitch from Reyes. Hit to Arenado. 2 away. 2 away, now they'll bring up Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2. First pitch curve, ball 1. The 1-0 from Reyes to Moustakas. 1-1. The 1-1. 1-2. I swear the screen just got brighter. Unless I'm tripping. The 1-2. 2-2. This, bro, I swear the game got brighter. Tell me not. The 2-2. That's hammered into right center. Outman will not be able to make the play, but he'll play it off the wall. Throw it into second. So 2-out double from Moustakas, 14th of the year. I feel like the Rockies just turned on another light. First pitch slider, strike 1. The 0-1 fastball. 0-2 fouled. 0-2. The 2-seamer. Got him. Nope, fouled off. 0-2. Slider. Hit. Freeman will end the 7th. Reyes with a pretty good inning. Besides giving up the double. J-Hay will lead off the top of the 8th. I really feel like the Rockies were having trouble with lights. I don't know if it's my TV or the video game, but it honestly feels like Coors Field got brighter. Maybe I'm tripping. 2-0. But I truly don't think I am. 2-0. Hit into right center. That ball's hammered. I don't think it's gone. It will be caught 1 away here in the top of the 8th. And now that will bring out D. Strange Gordon hitting 280. No bombs, 3 ribbies on the year. If I play D. Gordon 90 like 5% of this week, does he hit a home run? I'm gonna say no. I would like if he did. I mean, he's had like 50 plate appearances with the Dodgers this season and has not hit one. He did hit a few in Oklahoma City when he
The batter,
was down there.
the shortstop.
I bring up Willie 0 for 2. I mean 0 for 3. The struggling Willie Adames, man. Swung on a missed 0-1. The other day I said something in a video that I feel like we have a replacement for Willie Adames in the postseason if we needed. He can play shortstop as that's hitting the left. He can play second, and he's currently in the game, and he can play the outfield. D. Gordon. And the only reason why I say that, I mean, their numbers are kind of the same. They're both not pretty. But D. Gordon gives me one factor what I feel like Willie Adames doesn't. And that's great speed. And if D. Gordon somehow finds a way to get a hit, maybe lays down a bunt and gets to first, then that's troubling for opposing teams in the postseason. I mean, James Outman leads the Dodgers in stolen bases. And I know he could do the same thing, 2-1, the DP. But I feel like D. Gordon just gives some different effect to it, right? The veteran trying to win a World Series with the team. But at the end of the day, we traded for Willie Adames, and we gotta believe in the guy. The 2-2. To Peralta, pitcher to Nabel, will be fouled. And like I said, it's just unfortunate, you know. We could have kept Miguel Rojas. And Miguel Rojas really found himself in Milwaukee, which is good for him. I really thought we'd have a way to keep Willie Adames going. Like I said, he played very good until we played the Brewers. As soon as we played the Brewers, just like that, he kind of just faded away and just became a member of the team. Not a star player. He just kind of became Willie Adames, the guy who struggles and the guy you know who's going to be out 92% of the time. All of a sudden, 1-2 to Ryan McMahon. The 1-2 hit Freeman, one away here in the bottom of the eighth. Like, there was even thought processes of me trying to trade for Ryan McMahon to make him a shortstop. And for some reason, I said go with Willie Adames if I'm going to trade for a shortstop. I just felt like he'd be the perfect fit. And he was for that split second. And all of a sudden, like I said, just saw the Brewers and, you know, Miguel Rojas, I remember him hitting a home run in that series, Michael Bush. And I don't know if that just made Willie Adames kind of shrink, because that was the way, seeing Michael Bush and Rojas hit bombs, it was making him feel like he was the problem in Milwaukee, or he wasn't good enough for the Brewers. That's why they shipped him away to LA for those two players, as that's off of Reyes. He will field the ball, throw to first, not on time. And Trejo will have a base hit with 2 away. And maybe I'm speculating things, obviously, but it just feels like that's how it's gone for Willie Adames. I mean, he has a hit tonight, which is absolutely huge for his morale. And, you know, tomorrow night here in Denver, hopefully you get 2 more, have a day off, and finish the series here in Colorado strong, or finish just this road trip strong, as that will end the bottom of the 8th with that punch out. Alright, James Outman would lead off the top of the 4th. I mean, not top of the 9th, G. 2 for 3. Knabel still out there. First pitch hitting to left for a base knock. So leadoff single for Outman.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
Oh, they're bringing Freddie Freeman. First pitch, ball 1. Freeman having a pretty good night. 3 for 4, 2 singles, 3 RBIs. The 1-0. I mean, 2 singles with that home run and 3 RBIs, and that's a double play ball though. 27th double play Freddie has rolled into this year. And now that'll bring up Max Muncy. 1 for 4. He hit a moonshot versus Corey Knebel. First pitch, swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1. 0-2, darn it. Alright, the 0-2 from Knebel, 1-2. The 1-2 to Muncy. Foul back. I don't know how Muncy got his hands on that, but he did. Alright, the 1-2 to Max Muncy from Corey Knebel will be a bullet. Crone will field it though to end the top of the 9th. Alright, Reyes knows his job, and that's to end this game. Alright, Verdugo will lead off the bottom of the 9th. 26 pitches for Reyes. First pitch, hit into left. David Peralta will make his first play out there, 1 away. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 pitch and 1 away, and now that will bring up C.J. Crone. 0 for 3. First pitch, slider, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The 0-1. Fastball, hit and fouled. Alright, the 0-2. The fastball fouled off. Alright, the 0-2. Slider, hit, Freeman will make the play, 2 away. Great play from Freddie.
The catcher, number 9.
Alright, gotta bring up Danny Jansen. 0 for 3. He's been struggling tonight for the Rockies. Pops up the first pitch, 0-1. The 0-1 fastball, 1-1. 1-1 circle change. 1-2. Rockies down to their final strike. 1-2. Slider. Hit. Freeman will take it to the bag. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. Dodgers win 10-0. What a game here. Dodgers dominate in Denver. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn on those post notifications. Walker Buehler, the player of the game, gets the win. Kyle Freeland receives the L. And Reyes will get a save. I'll see you guys tomorrow.